Hey, and welcome back to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here with me today, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, at the heart of the matter here, we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. And before I start, if you watched yesterday's reading, so many of those cards, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled this deck, and so many of those cards came out again in this reading. And so here at the heart of the matter, we have you sort of looking at your results and where you've come so far. You're taking some time to get perspective and assess your progress, assess what you have built. And with what you have built, with the Page of Pentacles here, you are being asked to take action at this time, and you are being asked to expand yourself and to grow and to seek abundance, become secure. You are trying to establish credibility, working with what you have, finding a solution. And to me, this is that you are looking at what you have built, and maybe you have been struggling with your confidence in this situation, but you are realizing that this is what you want to do, and the universe is encouraging you at this time to continue on with what you have built, with the foundation you have built, and it's asking you to expand yourself. And you could do that through experimentation, doing something differently. So could just be taking a different approach to how you are working towards this goal, trying to put yourself out there in a new way. You could be getting mentorship at this time to get help. You could be reading books about how to improve your status in your situation. But you are definitely being encouraged to expand yourself in this situation. And where you are coming from is the Five of Cups, which you got yesterday as well. So I think you are deciding you're starting to feel more inspired with that energy, and you are choosing to move on and cross that bridge to your final happiness and destination. And we are heading towards making a wish come true. Seven of Cups energy, so choosing a path that is within your reach at this time, and is something that is fulfilling. It's something that you really want to accomplish, that comes from your heart. It's a desire of your heart. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles here, which came out yesterday as well. And the Ten of Pentacles is in your past position. And to me, with the Eight of Swords card coming in to your future, and to me, this is that freedom is coming in. I think you have taken some time to accept your reality. This feels like, I think yesterday we were feeling really maybe discouraged on our journey, or there was some sort of setback, or maybe just emotional setback. And today we are coming at it with a new energy of, this is what I want to do, despite the challenges, despite the setbacks, despite the days that I'm not necessarily motivated, but I am disciplined, I am consistent, and this is what I want to do. And freedom is coming in for you. Again, you are going to be freeing yourself. I think that you are getting a lot of downloads and revelations at this time. And a good way to access those can be through journaling. It can be through, I know for me, walking really helps me work through my thoughts, talking to others through your problems, talking to yourself through your problems. But the answers are coming to you. It can be in your dreams as well, like an intuitive mind space. And these revelations are going to help you free yourself. And it's going to put you in this Knight of Swords, King of Swords position here, where you are feeling like you have a stance that you can take. You feel confident in your spoken position and you wish to be fair at this time. I think you may be making decisions at this time, and you are going to be channeling this King of Swords energy where you're able to make these decisions very justly and fairly, confidently, almost blunt, but not necessarily rude or aggressive, just like you know the decisions you need to make, and you are not afraid to make those at this time. And we have the Knight of Swords energy coming in. So also maybe people are seeing you in this energy as someone who is really saying what's on their mind. And maybe people are noticing you for that because you're someone who is speaking up and communicating ideas, or you're able to reach people. You're able to communicate in a way that touches people, and people are starting to notice that, and they're starting to gravitate towards you. And advice that we have the Tower card in your advice, and that to me, again, with these 5 cards coming up for you, just change is coming. And again, this is change that I think we are manifesting, and I think sometimes we can lose the vision when the change starts to occur because it's really uncomfortable in the beginning, and it almost seems like we're going the opposite direction of where we are trying to go. We have this vision in our head of where we would like to be, and when things in our lives start crumbling and falling away, it's really scary. We're like, what is happening? Oh no, I'm going the opposite direction. I'm losing the things in my life, but really those are the things that need to fall away to bring in and make space for what you're manifesting. And the Tower card basically means that, that change is coming, and it's up to you to decide if you want to take that leap now, or if you want to wait until the universe forces you, which is oftentimes much more uncomfortable. And the thing to know here is that you know everything you need to know to make this leap. You have what you need. You're gonna stick the landing. This isn't the free fall is scary, definitely, but you are gonna stick the landing here. And we have the 6 of Wands as the outcome, so a victory. This is gonna lead to a victory in your life, this change. And I'm also feeling like with the Tower card here that you want this change, that you might be the one initiating this change. Like you might be the one who is getting the opportunity to leave your job and you're just doing it, or you are choosing to start out on a business endeavor or some sort of commitment, and you're like, I'm just going for it, because I think deep down that it is the right step for you and it is the right move. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple clarifying cards here. So I'm going to see what comes out with the 7 of Pentacles here. Oh boy. We have the Sun. This is the Matt Hughes tarot deck that I just love so much. That's how beautiful that card is. So you have the Sun coming out, which also just symbolizes growing and expanding, right? We put the seeds in the ground, things start to finally come above the surface and they start to fruit and bloom, and we need the Sun for that process. And so this to me is really just encouraging the expansiveness, the going on the journey, going to learn something new that you haven't learned before, not repeating something from the past, but doing something new and different and innovative in your life is going to be very powerful and is going to bring in the success for you here. I do want to see what is coming out for the Tower card. We have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this is, you're relieving yourself from some sort of nightmare. You know, the Nine of Swords can be a very distressed energy. She's not able to sleep. She's keeping herself up at night, you know, ruminating, and or there's something on her mind that's keeping her up at night, maybe a difficult situation. And this is coming to an end for you here. Whatever this sort of nightmare feeling is coming to an end, because you are choosing to leave it behind and you're choosing to move on. And I'm going to pull one more card here for the Six of Wands outcome. What is coming out for the Six of Wands? Okay, wow. We have the King of Swords, which has now come out twice in your reading. So it's definitely confirmation here that you are putting yourself in a position to be a powerful communicator. Maybe a communicator to the world, to your community, or just to yourself, of really deeply healing yourself and finding answers at this time. You are able to, you're almost like a seer. You can observe and you can articulate what needs to be said, what needs to be sort of like what needs to be spoken to the world, or to, again, to your community, to the people in your life, to yourself. And you are in a very powerful position of observation, and this communication can lead to transformation. Definitely encouragement that your victory is going to come in with some sort of communication aspect in your life. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And then the Seven of Pentacles, wow, which is at the heart of your matter. So that, I mean, that just really ties the whole reading together right there. Your victory is going to come with expanding upon what you have already started to build, and continuing to speak the truth and to follow that path that you are on and expand upon it and grow with it is going to bring in this success for you. So I would like to pull one oracle deck for you and see what comes in. This is the Dreamscape Oracle from Matt Hughes. Oh my goodness. We have the Prophet. Let's see. Number 21. Humanity has always been drawn in by symbols. They stick with us, creating a language of their own. Beware of high tide. Skip the 13th floor. Toss salt over a shoulder. The prophet knows the value of these signs. They appear subtle, whispering small curses and boons to those who listen. The prophet knows where to look for these signs, both in the external and internal worlds. She befriends the snake. She takes on an otherworldly air. She has a pearl of profound wisdom from which you can learn when you are ready to ask and receive. Follow the signs you are receiving and listen to the voices inside of you. I mean, totally. With all these the King of Swords energy is that listen to these signs, listen to what you are observing, and communicate it. You know, you are on the right path, and you're just being asked to expand upon where you are and what you have grown and the habits that you have improved in your life to get you here. Just keep going with what works, release what doesn't work. Keep going with what works. That's going to bring in your success, and that's going to make your tower moment, jumping out of the tower, that's what's going to help you stick the landing. You know, just trust yourself at this time, and the thoughts that you're thinking, it's all messages coming in for you. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. And I am so grateful that you are here listening to this reading, and I just wish you the best of luck on your journey that you are facing, and just knowing that you are exactly where you need to be at this time, and you are going to be successful. You have that power within yourself. And thank you so much for being here. Definitely like the video, subscribe, comment, and I will see you at your next reading.